they do on third down. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's why as a defense, it's...
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played one quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Caught over the middle. It's Gallagher. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. With the catch, it's White. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. There he goes. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
Let's go. Break. Double. Set.
To the air, it's Henderson. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's White.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Mountaineers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Now they'll run the draw. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at...
Ready. Break.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Pitt! And they turn it into a defensive score.
All right, let's get it. Break.
The give to the tailback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Gives it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the... he'll keep it himself. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the run is White. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an end.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. A jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Looking for a man, it's Henderson. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense.
Poor starting field position here for this offense. Give to the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got it.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they got him for a safety.
Huge play by this defense. This game had an opportunity to get very, very interesting. They step up, make the...
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Let's get it, huh? Right. All right.
Looking for a man, it's Henderson. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third down, he drops to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. It was the first college football game ever broadcast on the radio, and across all manner of airwaves in this one, it is Pitt who emerges victorious in the backyard brawl. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start in his first drive.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? The conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring
Give to Brown. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Collins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh. And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
defense here forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Moss. Finds his man, it's Brown. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense.
From the gun, the ground game. Creates a little room. Turning it on! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Cardinals just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll try to run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. They know. Down after the takeaway and a big play for this defense.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Moss. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Well, it's a negative play trying to.
Lost the throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals! Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Got it. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Moss. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Cardinals look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Touchdown Cardinals. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
On the double.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. He'll pull it on Reed. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beaten. He's priority number.
Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us in the defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's James. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their...
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the 1st period. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's McDonald. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Tall hill to climb here. 3rd and 10 from inside your own 5. Just don't turn that thing over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Hold and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Finds his man. It's Harris. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets the back moving. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finds a little space. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Dropping back, it's James. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's in the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. his third interception on the season. Just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. Got it in the middle. It's on the ball.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Golden Eagles will have it first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Franklin. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Golden Eagles have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to pass. It's James. Touchdown, Boston College! Fired in from the red zone for the score. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball from here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get that drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball.
Gets it out quickly. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. To throw, it's James. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense defense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. It's James. Good timing on the quick out. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a deep man. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Yeah, and
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curved some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Boston College right back to the line.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Leaves it with the running back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Looking downfield, it's James. Shoots it to the left. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
It's dropped, and oh, decision to go. Offense in an empty set. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. That one ought to give. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's James. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this
just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.